Texans 14. Then we got the Browns 27 to the Texans 14. I don't think anyone planned for the Texans to be 1-10-1, but I think we all kind of saw it coming. Shout out to Deshaun Watson winning his first game back with his haters in the stands. 12
That
for
was
22,
crazy.
131.
You heard
Nick
about you heard
Chubb.
about the girl. The girl,
Yeah, that's what I said. His haters in the sands.
the girl was like, "I want to see him lose" or something like that. It is, to me, that's crazy. All right,
And they go watch him play the Texans.
that's what I'm saying. So you
It was a
flew
vocal.
out there or whatever
Paid for tickets.
to see somebody who did something to you, and then
Win a game.
ew.
Their comeback game, one of their best moments of their life. Their return. And you're
Bro,
a part of it. In fact, you made it that much better.
that's what I'm saying. Hey, I got a question for you. If you had to
I got
draft,
an answer.
if you had to draft a running back, who would you pick? Dameon Pierce or Nick Chubb?
Out of college,
Yep.
Nick Chubb.
You you take Nick Chubb?
Yeah. He had a really good college career.
Yeah.
Nick Chubb went to University of Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
He was drafted number 35, second round.
And for him to come back after that leg injury.
Right. Then you got Dameon Pierce. Went to Florida. Fourth round, 5'10", Bainbridge High School. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's a great running back. He's having a great season, especially with his team performing so poorly.
Which is crazy because you wouldn't think that would happen.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You want to go with the pedigree.
Mm-hmm.
And over the last 4 or 5 years, Georgia has been a lot better than Florida.
Yeah.
And a lot of it had to do with the fact that Georgia had a really nice run game. And some of it came from Nick Chubb.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia put out some good running backs. So I mean, I would have went with Nick Chubb too.
Donovan Peoples-Jones.
3 receptions, 44 yards.
His snatch stats is looking kind
I
of.
mean, I don't even know who scored. He ain't throw none.
You probably got to press see more player stats.
Who scored the touchdown? How did they win?
Defense. Defensive field goals. Because John. And then
punt return.
John and somebody else scored. Nah, scroll back down.
It was a punt return.
No, it was a punt return. John scored, and then somebody else scored.
Then 2 for 2 on the field goals, or 9 plus 6. Fair enough.
Yeah, you had 2 defenders.
Yeah, straight defense. 1 interception, penalties, punts, total plays, first downs, total yards. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Let's keep on going. Let's keep the energy high and let's keep it rolling. We are now on to Commanders Giants 2020. Hate when games end like this. I think it's kind of stupid. Play to the end.
Yeah.
But Taylor Heineke, 27 for 41, 275, 2 touchdowns. Elite performance. 25 for 31, 200 yards, 1 touchdown for Daniel Jones. Not enough. Brian Robinson Jr. I commend what he's done.
Exactly.
He got shot like 2 months ago, and he is out there on the field. I respect it. Daniel Jones doing his nice little Justin Fields impersonation. I like it. I'm a big fan of Daniel Jones.
Justin Jones doing his nice impersonation of Lamar Jackson.
No, of Justin Fields.
Nah, Justin Fields
Last
doing
time
like
I
Lamar
checked,
Jackson.
last time I
Lamar
look,
Jackson was doing that
last
before
time,
Justin Fields, bro. You know it.
yes, but Lamar Jackson hasn't done what Justin Fields has done.
He's just not having a good season, bro.
No, like Justin Fields has broken records this season that Lamar Jackson has never touched. It's completely different.
All right, that's cool. But what's our record? 3-10.
What does that matter? We're talking about the quarterback performance. You're saying
Nah,
Daniel
nah, nah,
Jones is
nah,
doing
nah,
his best
nah,
Lamar
nah,
Jackson
nah.
performance.
Nah, we're talking about how you
No,
kind
we're
of getting
talking about
uppity.
you said Daniel Jones was doing his best Lamar Jackson impersonation. And I
I said
said
Justin
it can't be
Fields.
because those numbers are closer to Justin Fields. And Justin Fields has done stuff this season that Lamar Jackson has not done in his five.
I
I'm
got
not taking
Lamar
anything
Jackson
away
coming
from
back.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson coming back year 6. Better than
What
Justin
do you
Fields.
mean coming back? He never left.
I'm saying he'll have a better season.
A better season, he's going to the playoffs.
They're not going to the playoffs. What's the Ravens record?
Well, we haven't gotten to the Ravens game yet. But if you want to go to the standings, NFC. They're AFC squads. They're number one in the North. They're 8-4. They're the number one team in the AFC North. Right under them is the Bengals, bro. They're going to the playoffs. They good money.
Bengals and Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens playing well, man. What we got. Broncos, in fact, Broncos Ravens 9-10. Russell Wilson 17 for 22, a measly 189. He needs to get his shit together. 27 for 32, 187 for Tyler Huntley. Wasn't expecting any more. Great way to get the win. 10 carries, 41 yards, 1 touchdown also. Tyler Huntley putting on his best 6-man impersonation there is.
I said
He
he should
might
go
be
leave and
the
be a starter somewhere else.
no,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no,
He could do it.
no, no. Tyler Huntley literally has the best job. His job is to be Lamar Jackson and a half.
Basically, Lamar Jackson.
Like,
What you saying?
no, like you got to understand, bro. Like as a football player, right? Or even as a football coach, when you put in your twos, your backups, you expect there to be no drop off, right?
Yeah.
Tyler Huntley plays well. In fact, he played great last season when Lamar Jackson was hurt.
He did.
Go back to when the Eagles won the Super Bowl and they had Carson Wentz and Nick Foles. A lot of that played a part in that, like their game didn't differ that much from each other. So with Tyler Huntley being who he is, those numbers look like numbers Lamar Jackson would do. Like you couldn't take what's a good example for a good backup right now? We're gonna go back. I just want to grab his name real quick. Taylor Heineke. Taylor Heineke would not be a good backup for Lamar Jackson. You know, you could go even further. The Jets situation. Mike White is not going to be a good backup for Lamar. Like
He'd be a
they
good
got the
passing
right.
quarterback.
Huh?
He'd be a good passing quarterback.
Yes, but they don't have a passing offense. So that the Ravens, they have what they need as far as like running back QB situation, like a running QB situation. Like the only better like option for a backup would have to be like Justin Fields if they had drafted him. Shoot, maybe like even the quarterback for the Seahawks.
Geno Smith.
He would not fit if he was on the Ravens and he was their backup.
But
because
that's
they'd
what
have
the
to change the offense.
offensive coordinator could switch the game plan. All right, he's a pocket passer. All right, we'll tailor it to more
Yeah,
pocket passing
but
offense.
that changes the flow of a game for an offense. That's why it works so effortlessly when Tyler Huntley steps on the field. You want it to be there shouldn't be a drop off. The biggest issue the Bears used to have was all right, we have Justin Fields, but what are we going to do when we put in our backup or Nick Foles gets in? It's not the same offense. Nick Foles isn't running the way Justin Fields is running. You can see the way my team played. We can't do all the plays that we want to play.
Yeah, because it's just different quarterbacks, different situations.
Exactly. So you kind of want your backup to be able to emulate what your starting QB is, so you don't have to change your offense.
Not all the time. That not
Because if
every
I
team
have an
does that.
offensive guard, because if I have a right guard and he gets hurt,
Yeah,
I'm not changing the offense for the right guard necessarily, or the wide receiver. Or we might not make certain play calls because we don't have a right receiver in the game. But like you want to have a backup that can do exactly that. Like when coaches are putting together like an offense for football, you have an idea of what kind of player fits what position you want.
yeah.
You know, like if I'm running a defense that is real, that is like a three, like a three linemen, three linebackers, a whole bunch of DBs. Your DNs, do you want your DNs to be like run stopping DNs where they're like real stout, not really going after the receiver? I mean the QB. Or do you want them that are like some real athletic ones? Do you need your linebackers to be real stocky, or do you need your linebackers to be athletic? Are you looking for players that are hybrids? You know what I'm saying? Like there's
Yeah.
for each position, there is like a niche that role needs to be filled because whoever's in that position is going to have to handle like specific jobs
Right.
within that defense or that offense.
Mm-hmm.
So if your backup can't fill in the role that is set for the defense or offense to work, then you're basically playing 10 on 11 because that one player can't fit the role.
Bro, we can run this, man. I guarantee you I can have a Lamar Jackson and then have a pocket passer quarterback and still put up numbers, bro.
I mean, they tried it. They had Lamar Jackson and then they had Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco was old. It's old.
But he left and he still started for a whole nother team.
That's because the Jets are desperate.
No, he was still a good quarterback. It's Joe Flacco, bro. There wasn't no scrub.
I
It
ain't
was
saying he
Joe
was a
Flacco.
scrub, but the man's aging. He's not like Tom Brady.
No one's like Tom Brady. You can't do much with that.
Or
Just
even
like
what?
the
Who else?
Dolphins couldn't do much with the 49ers.
Or Peyton Manning.
No, this is a whole different game. They wouldn't even be making the same play calls. I've seen it, bro. I've been on football teams where we have a real athletic quarterback and a real pocket passing QB. And so it's like this one makes plays, but this one like throws the slant perfectly. Which one do we want to deal with? You know what I'm saying? Like it just depends on what your offense needs.
And that's
Like if
what
I have
I'm
an
saying.
offense,
That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
but the Ravens specifically, we were talking about the Ravens specifically, because you were saying Tyler Huntley should be on a different team and start. I'm like, no, he actually has the best job because the offense that he's in is already matched and tailored to his skill sets. And on top of that, he doesn't have to play. And when he does have to play, it might just be one or two games. But everything around him, it's built. He just has to go over there and follow the script.
You know what I'm saying? Who
Like he
wants to
doesn't have
sit
to.
back and
He
play
currently
two
doesn't
man
have to
for a
go
whole
anywhere and
career?
create anything, huh?
Who wants to sit and be a two man for their whole career?
I don't think he's complaining. I think he's getting paid very nicely being in Baltimore with his homeboy that he known since high school. He's playing backup quarterback for a childhood friend.
Still, I
He didn't even get drafted, bro. He literally got a call from the Ravens because Lamar asked for them to get him.
yeah, I'm well aware. Still, at the same time, as a
Exactly. He
man,
don't.
it's
So
like
he doesn't.
okay, Okay,
For what?
if
If
I, if,
it's not broke, you don't fix it. What would he be chasing?
bro, he could possibly chase a playoff, something.
He's headed to the playoffs now. And he played and won a playoff game last year. You never know when the starting quarterback goes down. And given Lamar Jackson, he goes down maybe once or twice a season. And when he does, he's out for like 2 games.
Right.
And that's when Tyler Huntley steps in, wins the game for the team, and keeps them going. I don't know another backup QB that could go into a game and do what Tyler Huntley did for the Ravens.
I'm
That's a true
saying
backup. He's a true backup.
I wouldn't want to
And
be
he's
labeled as a
great at it.
backup. Nah, I
He's
wouldn't
great
want
at
to
it.
be labeled as a
How many
backup.
times do you think Lou Williams asked, bro, I want to start? It
Who?
just didn't. Lou Williams.
Who the hell is that?
Lou
Yes.
Will.
Who's Lou Williams?
Lou Will. Lou. Lemon Pepper Lou. Lou Williams. The basketball player. Probably one of the best hoopers to ever touch the court. Like one of the just one of the
This guy.
greats. One of the greats.
Mm.
I don't even know where I want to start, bro. It's just mixtape. Like it's too much. Lou Williams mixtape, bro. Go crazy.
Just play like a couple seconds of it. You got muted.
Oh, Lou Williams used to go dumb. Sixth man of the year, endless times. Like it was confusing why he wasn't a starter. Like
All right, he's decent, but at the same time,
no,
what I'm getting at is
bruh.
I don't want to
Oh,
be labeled as a two-man for my whole career.
bruh, no one wants to be labeled as a two-man for your whole career, but you gotta go and do your own homework on Lou Williams. But you'll go back and you'll be like, how did I not know about him? Because people know about Lou Williams the way people know about Allen Iverson. Like that's
Bro, because
like
I don't really pay attention to basketball like that.
yeah, you gotta know Lou. You gotta know Lou. Yeah, you had come on, man. You
Bro,
got
what's the
to
next
know that
game?
one. You got to know that one. All right, Seahawks, Rams. Seahawks 27, Rams 23. Geno
Rams are
Smith with an
folding.
elite performance. DJ Dallas, don't know you, but you had 10 carries. That's cool. Cam Akers performed decent. I just want him to have more rushing yards, but that's still good.
Let's see
Tyler
who DJ
Lockett.
Dallas is.
Hmm?
Let's see who DJ Dallas is. Why bro look like that in this picture? That's crazy. Man.
DJ Dallas played college football at Miami, was drafted by the Seahawks in the 4th round, 24 years old, running back.
Man.
All right.
Seahawks are really going through a rotation at running backs. I haven't seen
Hey,
that
man,
many
it's working
rotations
for
in
him.
forever.
Whatever keeps the bills paid, baby. Whatever keeps the bills paid. Chargers are having a rough go at it. 6-6. Losing to the Raiders, who are now 5-7. Justin Herbert with an elite performance. Derek Carr with an even more elite performance. Which one would you rather have? 28 for 47, 335 yards, 1 touchdown, or 16 for 30 with 250 and 2 touchdowns?
I say Derek Carr. Seemed like he has
Derek
more of
Carr.
an IQ.
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, you got passing yards, but doesn't really
Let's
do a
clap it
whole
up for
lot.
Josh Jacobs.
Yeah. I
A
think
very
Josh
high
Jacobs
value,
is the leader for
a
all
very
running
high
backs.
value performance. Oh my God. Devontae Adams,
He
8
went off.
receptions, 177 yards, 2 touchdowns. It made me forget all about Keenan Allen, 6 receptions for 88 yards, 1 touchdown. Like, wow. Crazy numbers. In fact, shout out to the entire offense for the Raiders. Looked like everybody, well, I mean, I guess that's where all of Derek Carr's yards went. 177 of his 250 went straight to Devontae Adams.
Pretty much.
Devontae Adams is a baller, bro. Straight game changer. Chiefs, Bengals. Bengals snuck the win out. Pat Mahomes, 16 for 27, 223 and 1 tutty. Joe Burrow with an elite performance of 25-31 for 286 and 2 tutties. Isaiah Pacheco. He's coming around, bro. 14 carries, 66 yards, 1 touchdown. Samaje P. Ryan, 21 carries, 106 yards. Jamar Chase, get on the board, big fella. Get on the board. Marcus Valdes-Scantling, 2 catches, 71 yards. I am not going to complain about that. Not one bit. We're going to get here. Saints Buccaneers. Bucks 17, Saints 16. I think I had Brady because you don't bet against Brady, but I wanted the Saints to win for sure. Andy Dalton. I like seeing Andy Dalton perform, bro. 20 for 28, 229 yards, 1 touchdown. I'm glad to see he's still out there.
Still playing.
7 carries,
Mark
27
Ingram?
yards.
Isn't he like 33?
No.
32. Close enough. Man,
I didn't even see the age. Where you see the age at?
About.
Oh, yeah. Saw that. Leonard Fournette, 10 for 49. I want him to just play a little bit better. Chris Godwin, 8 for 63, and Rashid Shaheed, 4 receptions for 75. Yeah, I said his name a little too smooth. I just Rashid Shaheed.
Yeah.
Now, Dallas Cowboys are 9-3. Indianapolis Colts 4-8-1. Dallas Cowboys spanked them boys 54-19.
Yeah,
Matt Ryan.
I'll be honest with you. I ain't upset with the Colts because, I mean, Jeff Saturday coming in midway through the season, well, almost the end of the season.
He came into the season with the best running back in the league. Right. They're doing good, but they came into the league. They came into the season with the number 1 running back in the league.
Yeah, he's like non-existent. He's not even on top 5 rushers. I don't
You
even
can't
think
do
he's
anything
top
about
10.
that. But look, Matt Ryan, 21 for 37, 233, 2 touchdowns, and that's good. Jonathan Taylor, 21 for 82. We just need you to break one, man. I don't know what's going on with you. TP, 12 carries, 91 yards, 2 touchdowns. Great job. CeeDee Lamb, he showed up, 5 catches, 71 yards, 1 touchdown.
You think Tony Pollard will replace Ezekiel Elliott?
Huh?
You think Pollard replaces Elliott?
Nah, man, that's thunder and lightning right there. I think they should keep them together. I honestly don't know where Ezekiel Elliott would go or how he would do. I mean, you could bring him to the Bears, but I mean, if he ain't going to be no athlete, you don't want him.
Not doing that again either. Not everybody's going to the Bears, bro. You got all these dreams of all these players coming to the Bears.
Well, we got all this money and we ain't making no moves, so I'm assuming we're getting the best of the best.
Nah, y'all probably wait till drafts or free agency.
No, that's what we waited on. And then we got Dak Prescott, 20 for 30, 173 touchdowns. If only he, 250 yards, bro. Stop being a bum. I seen the backup throw for 360 today.
All right, you gotta chill.
I seen a backup throw for 360, bro. You beat a team 54-19 and you couldn't get 250 yards.
Dak be on and off. You think he's going to get traded? That's a major question.
And then the Cowboys, they was looking at taking OBJ, but they're saying his physical didn't go too well.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
Yeah.
But let's get into these picks, man.
You writing them down?
We have a game today. Raiders, Rams. I'm not going to lie. I'm going with the Rams.
Tweaking. Raiders.
I understand Devontae Adams is out there, but Derek Carr is not my guy. I like Jalen Ramsey. I like defense. I like Aaron Donald.
You think Baker Mayfield's gonna play this game?
I hope not. I don't want to watch him play.
I can't believe they actually claimed him off waivers.
They must not know that he's not the guy.
I
Or they'll
mean,
use him as a trading piece. I hope. Just they don't need him.
I mean, it's seen crazy things. It doesn't work for one team, but then for some reason they go to the next team and it just clicks. So it could be the offense that he was in for Carolina. And anything happens. It's football.
Vikings or Lions?
Vikings.
I was going the same thing. Vikings. Now, Ravens, Steelers. Hit him with the Ravens. Steelers ain't got no quarterback. George Pickens, their best receiver. One catch for 2 yards. I am not worried.
Damn. Yeah, I go Ravens.
Bengals, Browns.
What's Browns? Browns 5-7.
Yeah, but they just got Deshaun Watson. So they got their little comeback win. But I'm going Bengals, bro. Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow.
Yeah, especially
Put your
they
money
got
where
that
your mouth
win over
is.
Kansas City like they did in the playoffs. So you think the Bengals are the Chiefs' kryptonite?
Huh?
You think the Bengals are the Chiefs' kryptonite?
No. I think both teams just play bad defense, and so it's a shootout.
Yeah, I probably
Jets or Bills?
I ain't gonna hold you. That's a tough one because then the Bills almost wind up losing to somebody. Bills, who did they play Thanksgiving? Wasn't that the Giants or something? No, it was the
Lost to the
Lions.
Vikings, Browns. Yeah, but they won.
Uh,
Games be close, man. It happens. Happens to the best of them.
I'm gonna go Jets.
I'm going Bills. Texans, Cowboys.
And Cowboys.
Eagles, Giants. Giants.
And I got Eagles.
I think Daniel Jones is going to surprise some people.
Nah.
Jags, Titans.
Titans.
Yep. Chiefs, Broncos. That's easy.
Yeah,
Chiefs. Panthers, Seahawks.
Seahawks.
That's rough.
I mean, Panthers ain't playing right. Being real.
Bucks, 49ers.
I don't know.
I'm going Bucks.
Isn't Garoppolo out?
I don't know, but I don't bet against Brady.
Just type in Jimmy G. Because I thought I saw a report saying he was out. Returns, possibilities. Might be okay for playoffs. Lions.
He broke his foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done. Go Bucks. Rest of,
Who's their backup?
feel
Isn't the
better.
backup Trey Lance? Or is that?
Yeah, he hurt too.
Damn. All right, I'm going Bucks.
It's the only option. Chargers, Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Patriots, Cardinals. I'm going Cardinals.
Oh, what's going on here? You going Cardinals?
Yep.
Yeah.
Signed, sealed, and delivered. You have a specific game this week you're excited for?
Let me see. I'll probably say Eagles Giants.
Yeah, I'm looking at that Ravens Steelers. Rams Raiders tonight is going to be really good, and I think that Bengals Browns is going to be a good one.
I like the Jets Bills. Sauce Gardner, Stephon Diggs.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a good one. Vikings Lions. I mean, it's a decent game. Justin Jefferson, Lions, DeAndre Swift. See what happens with them. Because I think they got the pieces. It's just getting it ready for Sunday.
Now, look, man. Justin Jefferson, you got to stop him if he want to win.
Who's the Lions cornerbacks or safeties? Who's their DBs? Because I thought they had a couple of DBs that were.
Kirby Joseph.
Oh, that dude Alex, he's stepping up.
Jeff Okuda.
Okay. Kirby Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
Elliott. With Jerry Jacobs.
Mike Hughes.
Okay. And then CJ Moore. And it's going to be a lot of two-man coverage over Jefferson, which leaves Adam Thielen.
Another good option.
Yeah. And then they're running back too.
Yep.
Who you got? Who you got winning it all in college?
Mm-hmm.
I think they down close to. No, they put out the Final Four already.
Yeah. The best team there is.
Who you saying?
Alabama.
Georgia?
Oh, Alabama, bro.
Alabama's not in that. It's only between Georgia, Michigan, TCU, and Ohio State. They already put out the Final Four.
Oh. Michigan.
You got Michigan?
Yeah. I like Michigan. We'll give it to the jump man.
I don't know. I'm kind of between TCU, Ohio State. I want to see TCU win it because of their quarterback and then the history of the program. I mean, it's been a minute since they've been 12-1.
Look, bro, ain't nobody want them Horned Frogs to win.
All right, that's just disrespectful, bro.
It's not. I do not want to see the Horned Frogs win.
I do. I don't want to see them win. I want to see LT go up there.
Look, they got the Fiesta Bowl coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Michigan's going to win that.
Nah, bro.
Michigan's going to win that.
No.
And then you got Georgia and Ohio State. And Ohio State might mess around and get that one.
Nah, I think the SEC might beat the Big Ten on that one. There's something different about the SEC.
Yeah, it's always something different, but hey, I don't know.
Are they playing?
I like Alabama, and if not Alabama, give me Michigan.
Alabama's not. Are they playing in a bowl game? Kansas State.
Sugar Bowl.
What's Clemson playing in? Is Clemson in a bowl game too? Orange Bowl, Tennessee. Damn. Who you got on that one? Tennessee or Clemson?
Clemson. Tennessee's playing nice, but I'll take Clemson.
Yeah.
11-2 against 10-2.
Yeah.
7-0, 3-2 away. 6-1, 3-1.
Mm.
I'll give it to Clemson.
Who's in the 20 to 25 range?
South Carolina, Texas, UTSA, Troy, Mississippi State, NC State.
Troy is up there. That's crazy. Even UTSA.
Troy not bad. You know, J.Ed went to Troy.
Who?
Jordan.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it was really crazy as Tulane because Tulane never been in the top 25, bro.
They be trying their best, bro. They played some who they play? UMass, Alcorn State, Southern Miss. They beat Kansas State. That's why.
Yeah.
Houston, East Carolina, Memphis, South Florida. Oh, they beat South Florida. That's a good one.
Mm. Football
Yeah,
game.
they're having a good season.
Cure
They play
ball.
UTSA to beat Coastal.
Yeah. Coastal was in there for a little bit, but then they, fell off. Yeah, but damn, I can't believe the college football season almost already over.
Yeah, man. First semester is almost done for college, basically, bro. After that, you get that winter break, bowl game. That's about it.
You
Spring
get a
roll
winter
around the
break.
corner.
I don't get no daggone winter break.
Yeah, man. You need that time to just
So,
get back.
but you got any more topics, big bro?
No, we covered college basketball, college football, talked some crap about boxing.
When did we talk about college basketball? Did we? No, we didn't.
I thought we breezed through college basketball.
Nah,
I mean, we didn't we didn't pull it up, but no, I don't think we did. News for college basketball. UNC is on a 3-game losing streak.
Damn.
We got our game at home, but we were ranked number 1. We're not ranked number 1 no more. In fact, we're not even ranked now.
Shit, WNBA. Well, not WNBA. Women's college basketball. Hey, them girls throwing hands now. I think there's a fight every weekend. Like all jokes aside.
Good. It's making the game more entertaining. They should let WNBA players fight like hockey, and I think more people would tune in.
Nah, it was college basketball.
Same. Let them ladies fight. Don't let the men fight. Let the ladies fight. I bet more men would tune in, and the numbers and ratings will go up.
That's crazy, bro.
If you let the lady sports fight like they do in hockey,
yeah,
their ratings will go up. I guarantee you.
Bro, that's a whole lot of court cases. A lot of players losing scholarships.
How's it a court case? They do it in the NHL.
That's different.
How?
I don't know.
Sport. It's not different at all. It's a sport. And then when you guys are angry at each other, tensions are high, they fight. But in the NHL, they allow it. In the NFL and the NBA, they get fines. I say in the WNBA and girls college basketball, let it slide. And I'm pretty sure you're going to have more fans tune in to see what happens for the next one. Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of fans that watch hockey only for the gloves to come off and they're right there in the middle of the ice. In fact, there's sometimes where the game starts off where all the players drop their gloves and get to fighting on the ice. But imagine if all the NFL players took their helmets off and started fighting in the middle of the field. In fact, when that happens in the NHL, they don't even, it's not pushing it. Why is it okay for one sport, but it's not okay for another?
It's just how things work, bro.
No, there's not. In fact, the ones that are playing on ice have blades on the bottom of their shoes.
Yeah.
Like real sharp blades that can really cut your neck if you fall funny.
So, I mean, history and tradition. History, tradition. That's all I'm going to say it is.
I don't know. but that doesn't make it right. All traditions ain't good traditions, and all history ain't proper history.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying
Man. History is made to be changed.
well, we're not having kids grow up and then go play in the league where they all just fighting all the time. If you want to do that, bring back slam ball. All right, do that over there. But not
No, that's what we got MMA and boxing and UFC for. You're a boxer, you understand?
yes, because that's the sport. That's the name of the sport.
And so if you're playing football,
Yeah.
it's a fight in the trenches.
Mm-hmm.
Is it not?
Yeah.
All right.
But
It's
we
a
not
fight.
throwing blows, bro.
What do you mean? In football? You know how many times you playing and I'm like, I got my hands on the guard and the center uppercuts me in my ribs?
That's different because D-line
It's
is
not.
crazy.
You keep trying to say it's not different.
D-line, O-line, y'all on some other stuff.
It's football. How many times have you seen a wide receiver and a cornerback line up and the cornerback smack the shit out the wide receiver in the face?
That always happens.
It's part of the game. How
Yeah.
many times have you seen fights happen on the football field or
Plenty of
training
times.
camp fights?
Plenty of
You
times.
seen the Cam Newton training camp fights?
Yeah.
If it was hockey, they would be like, "Oh, look at this! This is cool." NFL, oh, look at these thugs! Give them a fine. Please tell me how it's different.
Because team camaraderie.
What are you talking about? The NHL players bond over that.
Okay, that's their way of bonding. Football is
You're
not.
telling me, but but NFL players can't bond over a fight. You haven't seen the locker room get better after a fight.
When, Kale? When? Pull up an article right now. Now,
Of what?
when has a locker room gotten better after a fight? What happens? Either a player gets cut or traded.
Right. It always works out. Sometimes it doesn't, but it always works out. So you're telling me it never, you got to understand, sports is sports. Leadership is leadership. Coaching is coaching.
Yes.
So you're telling me a fight breaks out in hockey where one team against another team.
Yeah.
We're not talking about your teammates fighting each other. That doesn't help a locker room. But if my team fights that team, when we get back to the locker room, yes, we are much better as a cohesive unit.
See, you ain't say it like that. You still talking like it was about teammate versus teammate.
We were never talking about teammate versus teammate.
Yes, you did. You did say teammate versus teammate, bro. You did
In
you not say
NHL,
training camp fights, bro?
NHL, in a hockey game, right? It's never teammates fighting each other. When they drop their gloves and they fight, it's my team versus your team.
Yeah.
So in football, when you go to the training camps and you do the split training camps where it'd be like the Cowboys and the Ravens are participating in like a joint training camp,
Yeah.
and you see those fight videos,
Yes.
whereas the Ravens are fighting the Cowboys and they're throwing helmets and shit like that.
Yeah.
I promise you, when they get back to the locker room, those teams are a little bit more closer to each other. Because I just went to war with you. We have we have a story to tell now. We have something in common now. I'm telling you, man. You believe that it's okay for NHL because it's in their culture, but it's not okay for the NFL or the NBA. Now I'm talking about culture is created.
Yeah,
You just heard culture's created. You just heard Deion Sanders tell the University of Colorado students that it's a new era.
Yeah.
It's a change is coming.
Right.
Everything that you were used to, gone, because I am changing the culture.
That's what every coach does.
So if you can change the culture of a team, you can change the culture of an organization, because an organization is nothing but a larger team.
Okay.
So we can make it okay for a fight to happen in the NFL and NBA and it not to be the end of the world and everyone gets fined. Because in the NHL, they damn near applaud it and give out T-shirts when it happens.
Yeah, they do.
So why treat the why treat the MLB? Why treat soccer? Why treat the NBA, NFL any differently?
Bruh, I don't know. You acting like I came up with all these leagues and stuff.
You
This is just
brought it
how
up to
it
me.
is.
You brought
It's
it up
how
to
it
me
is.
saying it was about because we were literally talking about women's basketball, and you said how the NBA, the WNBA, they fighting. And all
No,
I
I
said
said
was,
college basketball, women's college basketball.
you said the women's college basketball, the NBA, they're both very close. What I'm saying is, if they were to allow, you said, the girls were fighting, it's getting unchy out there. And all I said was, hey, if they fought a little bit more, their ratings just might go up.
Oh, what the fuck? Kale, not at all. Not for college students. What are you talking about, bro? No.
Okay. I'm telling
No,
you,
bro, you're reaching right now. You talk
it's
about
not a it's not a reach. I'm letting you know
bro,
that
okay.
if women's college basketball was playing basketball
Yeah.
and there just so happened to be an average of one fight a game or one fight every 2 games, I promise you their ratings will go up.
That is
If
wild
the
as hell, bro.
WNBA, instead of cutting to commercial, played out fights that happen on the court, they would probably get more people in the stands. Not to watch the basketball per se, but some people are just in tune with just the action of it. A lot of people don't really care about the game of football itself. They just like watching people get hit. A lot of people don't really understand how scoring works in boxing or the MMA. They just like watching people get hit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But basketball isn't that type of game. It's a game of finesse, your handles, stuff like that. It's
No,
not
it's
fight.
no, that's regional. The
What are you
style,
talking about?
your style of play when it comes to sports is regional almost. Like, for instance, the kids that are from Chicago, the basketball players from Chicago, when they hit them tournaments and everything, people are expecting them to be like a little bit more like grittier players. Like, you grittier players. When you get kids from California, everyone assumes that all right, the Cali hoopers are a little bit softer, a little bit.
Mm,
You get a kid from New York, you're getting that black top energy. He's coming with something. You feel me?
yeah.
You get in the Rucker energy. When you get a kid from the DMV, it's a lot of it is finesse. Everything looks smooth. It look easy. When you get a hooper from the DMV, it looks smooth. Everyone's going for that KD. Like it's going. You feel me? You get a hooper from down south, it's anger. It's I mean, everyone played differently, but a lot of like your playing style is kind of based off where you grew up. You know, that it plays a factor. It's regional a lot of time. A lot of playing styles are regional.
And then
The
they
way people
change.
cross and hezzy, a
Mm,
lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? If you're not looking at other people, you're looking at the people in your neighborhood.
okay.
You feel me? That's why I was just like, nah, I think that part is more so just like it's regional. Because you gotta think basketball is like a dance, right?
Yeah.
Over here we listen to go-go music before we listen to rap music, right?
Mm-hmm.
The way we dance is a little bit different compared to how kids in New York dance.
Right.
Same thing with basketball. The way we dance over here in the DMV is different than how they dance in Philly. And it's different than how they dance in LA and in Florida or Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So now we trying to figure out who dance better. And the numbers have shown the DMV know how to dance. You feel
Yeah.
me? Johnny got the best player. And we've got a recent number one draft pick.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I don't make it up. I don't make it up at all. But that right there was a tremendous episode of Run Up the Score. We got into a lot of sports. We got into a lot of topics. And we just want to keep the ball rolling, fellas. I'm your host, Mikel Allen Shorter.
Bro, I'm Cam, bro. All right, it's rap. Oh my god, bro.
I'll sit out like I'm your host, Mikel Allen Shorter. I was waiting like my
Make
man
sure y'all
going
just tap in next week. Just tap in next week, bro.
to my man.